What is up, guys? Welcome to the realest movie-related show online. Yours for movie news, reviews, and positive views. I am Victor.
And I am Brian.
And this is Real, Recognize Real. We are talking Invisible Man, directed by Leigh Whannell and starring Elizabeth Moss. This is based on the H.G. Wells novel and is a remake, or a reimagining, rather, of the 1933 Universal's monster film. We follow a woman trying to escape an abusive, toxic relationship who finds her ex has committed suicide and left her $5 million. Things seem all right until she slowly becomes terrorized and believes her ex has faked his own death and used his expertise in optics to become invisible. Brian,
that already sounds intense.
Brian, I am still shook.
Yes, definitely.
I say shooketh.
Say it again.
Right now, bro. This is, guys, this is a good movie.
Yeah,
this is really.
This is very good.
This is really solid,
Yeah,
and I was very surprised by it. We really can't talk about the movie without talking about Elizabeth Moss, first and foremost.
Yeah.
We knew she's phenomenal, right?
Yeah.
We knew this, and this might be the best performance of the year.
If you had to grade her, what would you grade her?
This is. I mean, it's early in the year, but this is an Oscar-worthy performance, I think, from her. This is the best I've seen her in a movie. Yeah. Like, Handmaid's Tale aside, I think this is the best I've seen her in a movie. Yeah,
like, I felt like she really was able to unlock this different piece, like, this part of her to play this role. You know what I mean? I could always tell from, like, her acting from other movies, like, especially from Us, that she has that, like, that crazy side that she could pull off.
Yeah.
But, like,
she does a lot with a little in that movie, I feel.
Yeah. Exactly. You know what I mean? So with this one, she really like shines. She really shines.
She gets the chance to shine. Like, you know what I mean? She gets enough screen time. She taps into being like a schizo without being a schizo.
Yeah.
And like the paranoia that she doesn't even need to act off anybody. Just the best moments in the movie are kind of the slow by herself.
Yeah.
Looking in the distance, is something there, is not. Yeah. And I think that plays so much into Leigh Whannell's ability with the story and his use of camera movement stuff. We leave a room and we pan to a corner, and why are we going to the corner? Are we assuming that he's supposed to be there? And we're always looking for some shit. He's like, come on, move. Like, move something so I know you're there. Yeah. And he never really, like, gives us that the whole entire time.
It's dope because it gives you that, like, those Halloween vibes, you know, like from Michael Myers. When the camera is just like in the corner and you're just like, why is it there?
Like, you're waiting. Yeah. You're waiting.
He's like, he's going to come out of nowhere.
And he doesn't give it to you all the time. But then you're like, he's always there.
Yeah.
But that goes right into the story of the movie, which takes a lot more twists and turns than I thought it would. Keeping me, I was invested the whole time. Yeah.
I think just overall with the story, though, I think Leigh does a great job of turning the domestic violence part into the story. Yeah. Because like
the social commentary.
Yeah, like the whole time I'm watching this and I'm just like, I feel what she's feeling.
You get in her mind.
Because you get in her mind and you're like, space. And you start getting worried. You're like, wow, this is really what women go through. Like, It relates. Like, you really, like, without preaching the domestic violence part, you really feel the pain and the fear that a woman goes through from a man, you know, doing these horrible things to a woman. You know what I mean? I mean, obviously they go to like the extreme of portraying it. Yeah. You know what I mean? But still, like, it's something that, like, I think was needed to be said, but they also did a good job without making it like putting it down your throat type of thing. You know what I mean?
They didn't just shove it in your face about, like, we're so woke. Like, here you go. Yeah. Which I'm fine with stuff like that in the movie anyway, but it's such an underlying theme that you don't really realize it till after you're done watching the movie. Yeah. You're like, wow, that's, like, so relevant today, where, like, women get gaslighted, and it goes for men too, but in the movie, exactly. It's just like they get gaslighted and, like, nobody believes the victim.
And seeing her, like, spiral through the movie, like, just going down this hole. Yeah. You know what I mean? It was so well done.
And you know she's right. That's the worst part.
And it's like, you know,
we as the audience know she's right.
You know she's right, and it's so well done, just the pacing of the whole film, where, like, once it gets to the point where, like, she's like at her all-time low in the movie, you're like, wow, like, just the journey of getting there. They did a really good job of doing that.
It does it in the horror twist or the thriller twist, which is another thing that I thought was really cool, because I thought this was going to be like old school, like, guy makes a potion and becomes invisible, and that's the same story. You know what I mean? But it wasn't. It's got this cool sci-fi twist to it, which is kind of like what he did with Upgrade. I'm like, Leigh Whannell really, this is really his wheelhouse. Yeah. everything just feels like it's very grounded. Like this shit could happen, because I think this is what Universal has to do with these monster movies. Like, I want to see a Dracula like this. I want to see a Frankenstein in this vein.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Redo the Mummy again. Like, don't go that whole action route.
Because
like,
what it does is it makes it relatable, which makes it even more terrifying.
And it's low risk, because this movie's budget was only $9 million.
Only $9 million. So.
And it looks so much more expensive.
Yeah.
And it seems like everybody's enjoying it. So why don't you just scale everything? Not everything has to be Avengers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Not everything has to be a big blockbuster action movie. Just make these smaller horror, thriller type vibes with these stories that we already know. We already know Dracula. We already know The Invisible Man. We know The Mummy. Do it this way. Just give me new, fresh ideas with tales that I'm familiar with. Yeah. Do you have any issues with this?
There was only one issue that I had. And the only one issue that I had was when they introduce the friend. When he gets introduced, you're not really sure who he is,
what relation they have.
Yeah. Yeah. So you kind of have to like put pieces together yourself as a viewer.
There's a lot of that for the sake of not having an exposition dump. Because they do have an exposition dump very early in the movie. Yeah. When she's explaining the relationship. Because you never get to see the relationship with her and him before they break up. And that was one of the issues that I had. Is that I wanted to see how he manipulated her beforehand. Because we meet her as she's already realized that I need to get out of this situation. Yeah. And she kind of just tells you, like, he did this to me. Or he made me feel this. He manipulated me this way. So it'd been good to see that. But for time constraints, I understand. So the exposition sufficed. And another thing I had an issue with is a little bit of movie magic in it with the traveling of how a certain person gets back and forth to a place. You know what I mean? It's like, well, you got there awfully quick, or like, how did you get there and get to? There's just things with plot points that we really can't mention of, like, how did a certain person get somewhere so fast, or something unravels. Like, you just kind of like have to take that leap. Like, you have to buy into it, or like you're just gonna be there scratching your head over it for days.
You know, it's a movie, so
there's moments like that, but I don't think it takes too much away from it. Yeah. But I mean, overall thoughts on the movies, that I felt like I was super surprised. I was super engaged. Lee Winnell did a fantastic job. It's expertly directed. This is two in a row that he's kind of blown me away with his ability to direct. Yeah. And he has such a unique style with moving the camera. Yeah. With her, like, herky-jerky movements. Like when he's filming action. Yeah. Which is super different. Yeah. Not a lot of people do. I don't think anybody I've seen does it the way that he does it. Yeah. So he's got his own unique style, and I'm very excited to see what he's gonna go do moving forward. I think it's gonna be
a very good move for him to continue that style.
Yeah. You got a score?
All right, so I'm gonna go with, because there's a few things. Yep. You know, but as always, there's a few things. But overall, I think I would give it an 8.7. 8.7.
Yeah, I'm not too far behind you. I think I'm like 8.3 range. That could easily jump up with another viewing. Because I had certain questions about how things unfold and how that came to be. Mm-hmm. But like, that could jump up right to you with another viewing. Yeah. I don't see that score going down anytime soon for this one. I kind of want to jump it up. But 8.3. 8.3 is fine.
Any final thoughts?
No, I'm pretty good on that. Yeah. So I mean, guys, definitely go check this one out, especially if you're a horror fan, if you're a fan of thrillers, if you're sick and tired of the same old shit. I think go see this one. Yeah, definitely. Let us know what you guys think. Did you guys go see The Invisible Man? Did you like the movie? Did you not like the movie? Did you agree with us? Let us know in the comments below. Are you excited for this direction of the Universal monsters? Are you all about this reimagining? And that's all the time we have for today. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And as always, keep it real.